About 120 kilometers northwest of Bangkok, near the border to Burma, now Myanmar, lies Kanchanaburi. First we take a ride on River Kwai before we visit the Erawan National Park. Then we proceed to Hellfire Pass and finally go back to Kanchanaburi on the legendary death train. We start our tour at the River Kwai Bridge with its floating restaurant. The ride goes down the River Kwai and into Khwae Noi. Along its banks runs the so-called Death Train track. We pass the floating houses of Kanchanaburi. Party boats on the river are quite popular. A ride on the river is a good start for a sightseeing tour around Kanchanaburi. Our next destination is the Erawan National Park. The major attraction is Erawan Falls, named after the three-headed white elephant of the Hindu mythology. The seven-tiered falls are especially picturesque because of the emerald waters. The Hellfire Pass Memorial Museum is one of the most shocking and touching museums. During World War II, the Japanese forced Allied prisoners of war to build the railway from Bangkok to Rangoon in Burma between 1942 and 1945. About 90,000 civilian laborers and more than 12,000 Allied prisoners died for a railway that was never finished. In Namtok, not far away from the notorious Hellfire Pass, we take the so-called death train back to Kanchanaburi. The ride is very scenic and the best seats on the train are the ones on the right side. It's a must-do when you are in the Kanchanaburi area. The most spectacular part is the crossing of the wooden track construction at Tamtrasa, about halfway between Hellfire Pass and Kanchanaburi. You are literally hovering above the Khwae Noi River. The train ride ends with the crossing of the River Kwai. Many tourists don't want to miss the train crossing the bridge. We say goodbye to another exciting place in Thailand.